Hunter Biden though is guilty.
All right, that's your man's.
Hunter Biden, that's my man.
Yeah, man.
Everybody's my man,
Yeah,
huh?
dog. All the dudes you bring up all the time, that's your man's, fam. If you bring them up and you bring them up more than
You
once,
know
that's your
what,
man's.
yo?
That's
This
your
sounds
man.
like I. Hey, you know, I just realized that it sounds like I'm super pro Trump, yo. Hey, I just brought up the gun thingy, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden, the I'm
What
beating
do you
up
think I've been
Hunter
saying about the
Biden is guilty.
alignment?
Yo, that
What
sounds
do you think I've been saying
crazy.
about the alignment?
Yo, it looks wild. Like I didn't even look at that. Looks wild when you
What
look
you
at
think I'm
it.
out here hating all the time, just saying some wild shit? Like,
Like I don't
so
look
I'm
on the
saying, if you want, I would have just joked and you wouldn't even known I was actually being honest. Like, that's what I'm saying.
right.
So,
Oh, that's
come on,
crazy.
man. What is
No,
it?
'cause I didn't
What's
even
up with
look.
this Biden?
No, I just thought it was funny because
Welcome
Hunter
to
Biden
episode 33, y'all.
is guilty. I know, right? Sheesh. 33 called keeping it together. Um I'm gonna have to call this no go. I don't know. No, but Hunter Biden guilty. What's it mean and why was he convicted? And I just want to speak about that. Like he was
Yeah.
convicted. I don't really care that he was convicted. Um I now I get the feeling like you was expecting me to get on here and get on a whole Hunter Biden bash. Like, yeah, I
No,
told you that piece of
I
shit.
didn't know what to expect. That's just my point. They might be doing that because they be seeing all the clues and all the like lineups, but I'm like,
I
over here
told you
just
he's
like,
a piece of
I'm just trying to hear it.
He's been
But
on
when
crack
you,
forever. Like, nah.
it's just when you ask me a question and then be like,
Yeah.
I was being sarcastic. I'm like, yo, fam, you asked me my opinion. Like, I don't care if you're being
That shit was
sarcastic.
funny. Okay,
so,
that's funny.
hey, let's hear this Biden. What happened? What's up with him?
Well, actually,
He got
he was
convicted, right?
convicted. Right. Like I said, I didn't really actually give a fuck if he got convicted or not. Like, he isn't the president. So, once again, like I said, like this is one of those things where it's like, I always focus on the problem, not the smoke screens. Like when we're talking about Brad Pitt and the fact that he's not a good dad with his kids. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, okay, well, does that change the fact that he's a good actor? Is that going to make me stop seeing his movies? No. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, unfortunately, at this point in time, I didn't hear about him choking nobody or hurting nobody. You know what I mean? So far, like, it's not that level. I
It's kind
feel
of
in
like
that regard.
self-harm.
Right, exactly. So, I'm at this point right now, I feel in this regard the same instance when it comes to the presidency. If Hunter Biden's son is convicted of I don't know
You mean Joe Biden?
stealing. Sorry, Joe Biden's son. Yeah, I'm saying if Hunter Biden, yeah, if he's convicted of
You
I
said
don't
Hunter
know.
Biden's son. I was just making sure.
Yeah, my bad,
I
my
know,
bad. Joe Biden's son.
generational. I'm
Yeah.
just
Oh
trying to
yeah,
make
yeah,
sure.
yeah. Definitely. If Hunter Biden is convicted of stealing rocks from the moon, like I don't care. I don't care if he like it doesn't have anything to do with the fact that my gas is still high. Like I don't. It doesn't. What Hunter Biden
You don't
did.
care because it has no impact on your life.
No, not in my life, on the presidency, or maybe it does, I don't know. Like, does this have an impact on the presidency? Do you think what Hunter Biden does in his is impacting how the president moves? Is that what they're trying to say? Is that a correlation? Because I don't think so. Like,
Well,
I
yes,
don't.
and I'm saying that then that doesn't affect your life. If it
No,
doesn't
not
affect
at
the
all.
president who
Right,
makes laws and changes, then it doesn't
right,
affect your life. Yeah.
right. So, and I already understand. And I thought it was kind of sad though that actually the president had to jump in front and be like, you know what? I don't even rock with him like that. I only know him through blood. Like, it was crazy how he threw him under the bus. He did him bad. Like you would act like he ain't never went to a baseball game or nothing. Like it was
Joe,
crazy.
Joe sliding.
I ain't gonna hold you. That's why I was like, I'm not like, and it's crazy though because you have to disavow your son like publicly, like just to hold on to this little piece of something, like, and it's like, yo, I don't know. It's just like I said, it's all this part right here didn't mean nothing to me. Like this is not gonna affect my decision either way. Like, I mean, I guess for some Americans, like I know what they're gonna. We know the organization is gonna be using it. Like, the Democrats are gonna be using. Oh, sorry, the Republican Party is gonna be
GOP.
using this. Yeah, it's gonna be using this all day. But we also know that the other side is gonna be using the Trump conviction all day. So it's like, man, like, can we talk about like what are we going to do to fix these wars we're in, or I don't know, maybe the homeless crisis, the recession. I don't know. How about that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
More
Like,
jobs, all that.
yeah,
Yeah.
the jobs. Like, you know what I mean? What are we gonna do with the human population when the AI takes over the jobs? Like, we have some discussions like that we need to have. Like, because Joe Biden came out there and said some spooky shit, and then didn't give no real I want to say no real data to what we were going to be dealing with the fallout, and that was just for one industry. I believe he got on there and said the truck drivers who will be out of a job within 4 to 5 years.
Mm.
Like, and I was like, okay, cool, because of the situation with drones and the AI. Okay, cool, 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 cool. So you're gonna make them like in charge of handling the robots, or and Joe was pretty much said, Joe, I'm talking to him like we are like,
That's
what,
your man's.
it is my man. Everybody's my man's. You know what? Everybody's my man's. That's everybody's my man's. But like, not the president said, um, everybody should know that.
Hmm.
Like, we all like all the truck drivers in that industry should have just knew in 4 to 5 years their jobs was gonna be over.
Mm.
Okay,
Should have
so
just seen it coming. Okay.
right, I know, right? You should have seen it. Like, once they made the drone, once they made the first flying drone, and Amazon said they was flying a package and dropping it off over in Germany or somewhere, you should have knew your time was coming. And a lot of people did say that though. And my question is, the thing, like, I mean, if we want to talk about the president, we can though, because like I'm not really trying to really talk too much about him. The one thing is like, I know he's older, but my thing about him is like his presentation is horrible. Like, I can tell they wrote something dope backstage. Like, you know what I'm saying? They was cooking. They was like, whoop, 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 whoop. Like, you know, Joe
You
didn't
got
write
the
that.
ghostwriters. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know, Joe ain't write that. None of that.
They got
You know what I'm
daylight back
saying?
there.
Like, yeah, come on, man. Quentin Miller.
Yeah,
They got
they
everybody
got it
back
back
there.
there.
You know what I'm saying? They got the Dream. They got everybody
They
back
got
there.
everybody back there. Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And he get out there. See, this is where they mess it up, right? After they come up with all that dope chemistry, right? All that good cooking, all that seasoning.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is they give it to the waiter who only got two options of giving it to the public: memory or teleprompter.
Mm-hmm.
And this motherfucker's older than Jerry West. Like this motherfucker. I don't know if the teleprompter is close enough. I don't know.
Mm.
I don't even know what method they're going with. I think they're doing both. They're like,
They're
yo,
kind of mixing it up.
yeah, they're like, yo, try to memorize it. We have it written down right here and the teleprompter right there. And we got somebody trying to mouth it to you on the side. I can totally tell they
Okay.
have a doing something like that to maybe, you know what I
Wow.
mean, help out. I don't know, but the thing is, like I said, it always starts off strong, and then like it get lost in translation, and this is why I don't be trying to kick his back in, like, you know what I'm saying? Because like we've all had grandparents, like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just, you know what I'm saying though? Like, I'm like for
Mm-hmm.
real though,
I mean, biologically, yeah, definitely.
he said biological, right?
I mean, we
By
have to.
blood, I mean
You have
blood.
to.
Like,
You have to.
yeah, by blood, yeah.
Everybody had to.
Oh, oh yeah, it's Father's Day by the way too. Yeah, that's funny. Talking about Hunter Biden and his dad. That's crazy. On Father's Day too. That's hate. That's hate. Damn, you gonna disavow your son right before Father's Day? Oh, you a different type of political giant. Oh, you a different type of. Oh, that's crazy. You disavowed your son right before Father's Day. All right, fam. All right. Hey, hey. If you like it, I love it, man. Hey.
If you like
But
it, I love it for you. How about
yeah,
that?
right. Yeah, exactly. Hey, but no, like I said, that was just pretty much my view on the whole situation. It didn't really change my opinion about what's gonna happen. Like, I'm sorry, it didn't really change my opinion in regards to the actual main issue of the presidency. So it didn't really affect where I'm going either way about anything. So I just thought it was interesting how, like I said, everything I said already. So what were your thoughts about the whole situation, though?
I don't have any thoughts. His son is guilty. Like,
I forgot who I was talking to.
again, you're talking politics. I'm like, this. I don't.
Does this have
Okay.
anything to do with politics, though? That's the crazy part.
I mean, you just spoke for like 10 minutes on Biden, fam, the dad.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, what do you mean? And you're gonna ask me that after just 10 minutes of talking about that dude not being able to read? So I don't know. I don't. Yo, I don't. I don't know, man. Like having money, having status, having power. None of that
Mm.
changes having family drug problems, having family money
Mm.
problems, right? That's all I
Mm.
could just say. Like I don't give a fuck about none of them because there are these people in this house that live over there, right? Like who
Right.
cares? All you can take from this is homeboy's guilty. Hopefully justice is going to get served. He has to do whatever he's got to do, pick up trash for 40 years or whatever they're going to make him do. But status, power, and money, you're not immune to problems around. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Of drugs, all kinds of fraud, all kinds of crazy stuff. So
Mm.
I just say, you just gotta try to take a gem from this. This homeboy was wilding, and I mean,
I think you was cooking on that one. You took it down a lane that I didn't actually even think about. That it doesn't matter um, who you are, doesn't president, singer, doesn't
mayor,
matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're not immune to regular family problems, regular human family problems, and that's crazy because you said that because as soon as you said that, I mean, I just knew you were hitting
you
on
thought
something. Yeah,
you
yeah.
thought
I
about
was like,
that
that's
family member. You
yeah,
had a couple
yeah.
family members. You thought you're like, oh
Yup,
shit,
like
yeah.
oh sure, yup. And then I also thought about it, the age I was when I realized that you're not immune. And I think it was when Steve Jobs was diagnosed with cancer, and that was when
Oh
I was
snap!
like, and I was like, yo, but he'll be all right.
He got money.
Like,
He can get treated.
yeah, yeah. And then they was like, nah, and I was like, what do you mean, nah? Like, I was like, nah, come on. I'm gonna quit playing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I never heard of, like somebody with that much money before at that time. Like you know what I mean? Just never heard of that. Like, I was
Yeah,
like, nah,
yeah.
he'll be alright.
Especially after
Like,
Magic.
right?
It's Magic.
Oh yeah, well, bounce
Magic
back
was.
game.
We was like, oh no.
Talk about the rebound.
We were like, Magic's gonna die, and then wait. Oh, so
Man
then
got
that helped
healthier.
us. That
That
definitely
motherfucker
helped
got
us keep the
healthier.
money thing. Like, well, the money
Yeah, for
thing
sure.
helped for
Yeah,
sure. So then you
yeah.
come to him.
And I was like I said, that was what that was very eye opening for me at that age. So so it made me very receptive to what you just said right now. That it doesn't matter. We all put our pants leg on one leg at a time. Like it's like it doesn't matter how much money we got in the bank. Like we all got that one uncle who is an asshole at the at the family reunion, or we got the one drug addict nephew, or we got the one who just can't stay out of jail. Like we all got that one member in the family. Like you like, I'm just waiting for him to get his ish together. Like it just happens to be that he's the president's son, and he's like, damn, that's crazy. No, because no, on some
It
real shit
is
though,
right.
that
It
opens up. Hold on,
is.
that opens up a bigger topic though. Have you ever had that one friend that he just don't know how to act right in public?
I mean, it's been a minute, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like as a,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
as
Not these days.
younger, definitely, yeah,
But no,
definitely.
no,
Hell, no,
we
not
don't do
now.
that no more.
But no, it's funny though because like you be like, damn, we always got to take them, and it was funny too because nobody ever thought in the group, right? Nobody ever thought of why do we always got to take him? Like, no, I just thought about that. Like, nobody ever brought up like, yo, why are we bringing him? He wasn't the ride. He wasn't the plug on nothing.
That
Like
blind loyalty
he
kind
didn't
of
put in the
thing.
gas. Yeah, we were just like, yo, we just rock with you. Like, just rock with you. Nobody else outside this circle does, so we have to. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, no, but I just thought about that though. That's crazy though. Can you imagine like having that one family member and like you have to bring him around because like you are running for president. Like you have to bring this motherfucker around. You're like, damn, like
Like, yo, I hope he's not coked up at this freaking
that's
photo shoot with the freaking
crazy.
governor or the president of so and so's country. It's like he's worrying about these kind of problems, fam.
That's crazy.
No
That's crazy. I
wonder
can't
he
imagine.
probably like.
Yeah, no, because no, like I said, I've had a family member who's battling addictions and things like that, and I'm not even gonna lie to you. We didn't see each other that often because of that issue. But on the
Understandable.
holidays, like Thanksgivings and Christmases and things like that, you would kind of cringe when you get to the house. Like you'd be like, oh man, you sit in the car for a second, you're like, man, is this fool finna be loaded, or he finna be cool? Are we talking about functional? What are we on? Like, all
You
right,
start
well,
loading up once he gets in the car. Like,
yeah, right.
hey,
We're like, all right, cool. Let's put on a happy face and figure it out. Like, then you come in for the hug. You gotta try to smell the breath a little bit, like the aroma. Like, okay, smells like only one beer, or maybe they I don't know. Maybe they smoked. Like, you know what I mean? You don't even
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you
yeah,
don't even
yeah,
know. Like, you
yeah,
don't even know. Like, you gotta just start watching. I'm like, are they wobbling? Like, are they slurring their word? Like, can you imagine running for president and having to look at your son across the room when you're like having a presidential debate or some shit, and you're and
Imagine once you're
you're just
president,
and you're oh.
afterwards, all the tours you
Mm,
got to do as president.
and you gotta bring it and you gotta schlep him around with you. Like, that's crazy. Heavy as the head.
Hey,
That's
shout out to
crazy.
the security detail. They got to handle that problem, child. I'm sure
Hey,
it ain't easy for y'all.
hey, if they can deal with the hey, if they can deal with the Kennedys, man, they all right.
They was
They all right.
like, "Oh, you got the
But
dad? Oh, you lucked out, fam. Me chill."
right, right, because he making the other motherfuckers running around. They busy.
Running around,
They are
and
yeah.
hey, you got to get 4 blocks down if I'm gonna get this crack. You got to get 4 blocks down. Like, oh my god.
No, I just want to know. Seriously, I just got one question. I just got one question before I move on. I just want to know what possessed my man's. This is my man's now too. My man, Hunter. What made my man's possess him to get on IG Live with the prostitute and the crack and the pipe and argue with her about who stole how many pieces of rock? Um, where was the while you would ditch the CI? He ditched the detail and then got on
Yeah,
IG
that's what I'm saying.
and then no, but that was the most. The world heard your son argue about crack rocks in a La Quinta, like in a Motel 6
On live.
with a prostitute.
On live.
And she was like, "No, you took 3 rocks from me. There was 5. I need
Oh
2
my
more rocks."
god.
And he was like, "I told you I didn't do the rocks." He's like, "I got the rocks, though." Like you're like, "Yo,
Oh my god.
yo, I can't unsee this." And I watch it repeatedly because it was funny. And I watched it. I watched it a few times. It was repeatedly. I can't unsee it. It was dope. Man, it was dope. Cause you know why though? Like, it gave me like now that I'm more like humanized. Like now we do this though. It makes way more sense though. Like you said though. Like everybody's got that. Like to me, like that's funny. You're like haha. Like that's funny.
Yeah, yeah,
Like you're like haha. Like but then the president's like that's my son. Like
yeah. Right?
that's my son. This makes me look really bad, but I love him. Like
I,
you know what I
and
mean?
I'm trying to help this fool, but he can't help
Yeah.
himself. Like, and I'm busy. I'm busy,
Right.
busy.
And then that also takes me to another subject of how many people do we know that aren't famous or aren't the president but have
Mm-hmm.
successful careers or just have everything going for them, and then they have children, and their children just are pieces of you know what I mean, like just
Real
like
tough.
yeah, like Tom Hanks' son. Like what are we doing? Like what are we doing? White Boy Summer. What are we doing? I know. He tried to make he tried to make you an anthem, Rick. It was crazy. He tried to make you. But like
Wow.
it was crazy. I just don't understand why. Like it's no, it's crazy because the only reason we can say it's crazy because we grew up on the other side. Like so, like we're thinking in our head like if my dad was a local politician. Like, you know what I'm saying? You would have to act
Right.
right. Like, you would have to act right. Like,
The preacher's son,
right?
preacher's
Hello,
daughter.
the
Like,
preach.
come on,
Hell yeah!
man.
Like,
Like,
what?
there's been preachers and their kids got drug
The
problems and shit.
policeman's daughter's son. Like,
Police
what?
chief and all that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what?
yeah, man.
You can't be
Yeah.
out here with a prostitute in a Motel 6, like arguing over rocks on the live. Like I'm
The
pretty sure.
governor's daughter, fam.
I'm pretty sure no matter what Brad Pitt's kids. I'm pretty sure you can't be doing that as Brad Pitt. Like, I'm pretty sure if you're any level, like Jerry West kids, like you don't see them out there,
100%.
like
100%.
you didn't see Obama's kids out there doing nothing. Like
Right?
to this day, to this day,
Still.
that's dope. Like, but it's very indicative of the fact that like we are in a society that is addicted to drugs, like, and it's our cash cow. Like, you know what I mean? We get a profit off of it. Like, we don't stop it, and it even affects the president's son. Like, that's got to hit a little different, don't you think? That to know that you are somewhat part of it being here, and it affects your own children at the same time.
Right. Right. I'm like, What's he doing with the war on drugs?
What war?
Exactly.
We won that. It's still going. We won it.
Exactly.
For real.